Taco Tuesday in the morn. Pour myself a coffee and some porn. Gotta get up before the day gets started. That's right, I woke up and I farted. Had to go to the bathroom first. Then I went and made her squirt. That's right, she's a trick. But she'll always be my bitch. Yeah, buddy. Uh-huh. One, two, three into the four. I'm spitting bars, and you want some more because it's Tuesday morning and you don't know what to say. Were you here making things out of clay? Make me a coffee mug. Make me a bowl. Make me something. Give me a hole. I just need to feel something else besides this pain that I'm in every motherfucking day. That's right. What's up, Negative Nation? Welcome to Negs Live. It is 10:05 a.m. Eastern Standard Time here in the beautiful state of Indiana. How do you like a little bit of sexual bars, sexual chocolate for you this morning? Welcome to the broadcast. It is Tuesday morning, and we are gathered here by global domination, tyranny, and World War III. We're going to take a look at some of the global events happening right now. The world is on fire, and we are going to go watch it burn for a little bit, but we are going to keep it as lighthearted as apocalypse could be. Yes, so... It's so super good to see all of you. I am still not 100% yet, but we're getting there, man. We're getting there. We are getting there. It is a beautiful day in the neighborhood. It is a stunning fucking 18 degrees today, I think. It's a stunning 16 degrees. All right, cool. I am photographing a wedding in 3 weeks. Whoop. Can't wait. Can't wait. I haven't photographed a wedding in years. I was just hired. I haven't even been in business with my photography in years, and people still call me. I've turned down a lot of jobs because, primarily most people want a really good deal that I'm not willing to do. If it's not $30 an hour, that's what I charge. I charge $30 an hour for my time, and that's still inexpensive for a photographer, but that's $30 an hour. I don't have any overhead. I own all my equipment outright, but $30 an hour is a pretty darn good deal for a photographer. That is what I charge. My time is valuable. I have a very interesting way at looking at making money. I need to make at least at the bare minimum 3 times minimum wage per hour for me to even get out of my seat. It has to be 3 times minimum wage for me to get out of my seat. I ain't above doing people favors, but if you want to hire me for something, if I mow your yard, if it takes me less than an hour, it's gonna cost you $25. Okay, my time is valuable. If I want to make minimum wage, I'll go flip burgers. Okay, so if you're gonna hire somebody who is a self-contractor, you better be prepared to pay. God damn it! That's the beauty of working for yourself. You can charge what you want. Can. So, dude, we got some stuff to take a look at today. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, my. Oh, my, the world. The first thing we're going to take a look at, we're going to take a look at this. This is scary. This first story is scary. Okay, I want you to understand that. There's going to be some sensitive subjects today, but we're going to try to keep it as lighthearted as we can. Like I said, as lighthearted as... this next story could go. The CDC is monitoring residents following a crash of following the crash of a semi carrying test monkeys.
monkeys. They're the ones that spread the virus.
Monkeys.
We're all monkeys.
But they mutate. We live underground. They're watching you.
Holy hell, my friends. The 12 monkeys thing was not supposed to be real. But this is where we're at. This story is so 2022, boys. Take a look at this. The other day, a semi carrying 100% safe, 100% effective test monkeys from the CDC, it crashed and it spilled monkeys all over the place. And the CDC and everybody said, it's fine. Don't worry about it. What are you so worried about? These are Anthony Fauci's monkeys, right?
These government agencies need oversight immediately. There is nothing they should be doing that is unknown to us. If they're going to put an eyedropper of saline solution into an animal's eye, we should know about it. It should be publicly reported as soon as they drop the saline solution in their eye. They are my employees. Again, the CDC. You know what I'm saying? The CDC is our institution. Okay? The CDC does not exist without my tax dollars. Dr. Fauci is my employee.
Right? They cure the coof as far as we're concerned. Don't worry about it. We haven't even tested anything upon them yet. Just keep an eye out for monkeys, boys, and move along. And everyone was like, lols, they're making jokes about it. It was all funny, right? It was all fun and games. And then a few days later, because this happened Friday. Now, a few days later, they go, by the way, if you come into contact with any of those monkeys, please call us at the CDC because we would like to make sure that you're monitored and tested. Fucking tested for what? Tested for what? What do these goddamn monkeys have? Holy shit. Our site was memeing and making fun of this last week, and these things have smallpox? Are you guys trying to unleash smallpox upon our population because the COVID narrative is running out of steam? I ain't putting nothing past you, Fauci, Bill Gates motherfuckers, but take a look at this, boys.
Yeah, we need to check these elitists. These elitists need to be put in check. Bill Gates, last I checked, he wasn't a doctor of virology or virology. The last I checked, he wasn't. Last I checked, he stole ideas from somebody else to make his billions. That's the last time I checked. Bill Gates, that was the extent of his expertise, was being a nerd, right? That's not a bad thing, to be a nerd.
Here's your update. This is from the Gateway Pundit. Nothing to see here. CDC is monitoring local residents for cold-like symptoms following crash of semi-carrying 100 CDC test monkeys. You still testing shit on monkeys? Why the hell are you testing shit on monkeys? Somebody give me the CDC on the line. Don't test anything on monkeys. Monkeys are awesome. You've already seen. You got a large amount of dumb dipshit liberals out there that will take any amount of experimental injections up their buttholes for a donut.
This is true. You have millions of people willing to step up and take your experimental vaccines and medicines. So why don't you test it on them? These monkeys didn't consent to that, did they? Of course they didn't consent to be experimented on. It's cruelty.
Tested shit on monkeys and just go to the college universities and offer those dumb assholes a donut hole for exchange of experimental sauce.
I got dead family members. I just don't want to be the one that's responsible to passing it to someone that dies.
Are you vaccinated?
Yeah.
Are you boosted?
I even have, recovering from a vaccine injury, but I'll still get the booster as soon as I'm healed.
How many boosters are you going to get?
As many as you have to.
So, I want you to tell me this. What is the definition of insanity? Can somebody tell me what the definition of insanity is? Can somebody just real quick? I'm genuinely asking for somebody to put the definition of insanity in the chat because this is important for us to move on. Same thing over and over, expecting a different outcome. So why is it that I, with natural immunity, am more protected than people getting an experimental vaccine? It's peculiar.
Leave monkeys alone. What are you idiots doing? Anyway, this truck and trailer they were carrying about 100 monkeys collided with a dump truck. Collided with a Rosie O'Donnell on Friday afternoon along Route 54, just off Interstate 80 near Danville, Pennsylvania. Am I the only one saying, let's go ahead and nuke it from orbit? Fuck it. Nuke it. I don't trust the CDC. Why does anybody trust the CDC?
I don't trust the CDC. The CDC does not have our best interest in mind. they proved that time and time again when they came out and said, wear 1 mask, 2 masks, 3 masks. Oh, wait, your masks aren't working.
They told you everything was fine
Thank you,
last week,
Jana.
and now they're sitting there going, call us, though. Did you pet a monkey? Call us. Did a monkey scamper through your backyard? Call us. You probably got AIDS. Whoa, shit. 3 monkeys escaped the crash. The monkeys were later reported to be humanely euthanized, somebody called PETA. And now the CDC is monitoring local residents for cold-like symptoms. That's very comforting, considering the lab leak from Wuhan that just destroyed our global economy. Okay.
I would also like to let the ACLU know that biological males competing in female competitions and dominating them is not a right. That is not a civil rights issue. I don't know why the ACLU is out here crying about this, because Indiana is passing legislation and bills right now to prevent biological males from competing in female sports.
For anybody who's keeping score at this point, lefties, the CDC loves you, right? The CDC, it totally loves you. They are the ones who are telling you, go out there, don't wear masks, because masks don't work. Oh, wait, masks do work. Make sure you wear a mask. Oh, wait, masks don't work, so wear 2 masks. Oh, wait, 2 masks don't work. Make sure that you wear an N95 fucking mask. And take an infinite amount of experimental injections up your butthole, because that will definitely keep you safe. Because we love you, because we care so much about you at the CDC. Why wouldn't they tell anybody Friday that, holy shit, these monkeys might have AIDS? By the way, like, hey, because they told everyone, these monkeys haven't even, they were going on their way to the sea. They haven't been tested yet. They're fine. And then you find out, well, where'd you get these monkeys at? Are these like Bronx Zoo monkeys? Right? Were they bred and born in America? No, fuck no. Of course not, boys. Of course not. These monkeys, look at this. According to the CDC spokesperson, this is days later, by the way. Days later. The monkeys, they were en route to the CDC-approved quarantine facility. After landing Friday morning in New York, they were originally from the Mauritius, a country in Eastern Africa. They are Africanized monkeys.
I say we take off and nuke the entire site from orbit. It's the only way to be sure.
These monkeys were just ripped out of a jungle in Africa. God knows what the fuck these things have. I mean, holy shit.
Yeah, I find it very funny, and I find it ironic that I, as a human being in certain areas of this world, can't even go get a fucking drink without a card that shows that I've got the booster sauce, right? That's absurd. But we're gonna ship in 100 monkeys from another country to test infectious diseases on them. Dr. Fauci is the highest paid government official, and he's done little to nothing for us.
And again, the same people who are telling you to listen to them and only them when it comes to the world's deadliest pandemic known to man just told you last week not to, don't worry about it. Hey, don't worry about these monkeys, are totally fine. And we didn't test on them yet, right?
Yep.
No. By the way, they're from Africa. Sorry, they're from where? From AIDS-riddled Africa.
Oh, yeah.
They got Ebola. Whoa! Holy shit.
Yeah. Good old Ebola. Remember that? The shit that makes you bleed from the inside out? Yeah, it just makes you bleed from your eyes and every orifice on your body. Yeah. Is it any coincidence that we're also rattling sabers with Russia right now as the global COVID-19 narrative falls apart? I don't give a fuck. People can, you can start silencing people and censoring people. You want to silence me and censor me over the truth? That's very strange to me. It's very strange to me that you need to silence people who are just showing what's really going on. We got Brian Stelter from CNN. CNN, the same network that has had multiple pedophiles outed and are being charged now, was at a public school with children teaching them how to spot fake news. Now, I don't know about you, but if I know in my town, being conservative, they wouldn't allow a CNN anything into the school because they're full of misinformation. That's been proven time and time again, and they've had multiple alleged pedophiles outed in their network. So,
nothing to see here, boys. That's crazy. And so you got a bunch of monkeys that are running free, and then this person sits here. Here's a resident. Like, hey man, I'm not too worried. We've got little monkeys, we got bears, we got coyotes, we got deer, you know, all the time. A little 3-pound monkey doesn't scare me, but why are they so concerned about it is what scares me. That should scare you. Howie Lurch knows what's going on. Howie Lurch,
He said it's what concerns him. He didn't say it's what scares him.
I have a feeling, is not getting a bunch of boosters. Howie Lurch is sitting there going, I don't trust a fucking thing the CDC says. Now, I'm applying the George Carlin principle, and anything the CDC says, I'm kicking back in the opposite direction. And then they found Michelle Fallon of Danville, and she saw the entire accident. She jumped into action, helping both drivers and the loads that they were carrying. Quote, I walk up back to the hill, and this guy tells me, oh, he's hauling cats. He's hauling cats. Anybody else put this together? All right, the driver's lying about what he's hauling. The CDC is lying about whether these monkeys are 100% safe, 100% effective. And then when nobody's looking, when all of the television crews go away, then phone calls to the residents from the CDC behind some sort of voice modulators like, call us if you got the sniffles. What?
I would strongly urge the CDC to stay out of our cities. You wanna transport your diseases around? Do it by a boat. Build your shit on an island in the middle of nowhere. Get it the fuck off the American mainland. As far as I could tell, right now the CDC has proven itself to be unreliable.
Do you have a rapid test for Ebola? She says, oh, so I go over, look at the crate, and there's a little green cloth over it. I peel that back. I stick my finger in there and go, kitty, kitty, kitty. And it pops its head up, and it's a monkey. So either the dude driving the truck, he was lied to by the CDC, or the dude driving the truck is lying on behalf of the CDC, but they don't even want to admit what they're hauling. They don't even want to admit. How are you hauling any fucking animal that needs to be quarantined because you just ripped it out of the jungles of fucking AIDS-riddled, Ebola-riddled Africa and just let it go down the fucking freeway?
Yeah, that's what I want to know. I didn't sign up for this. As a sovereign citizen of a sovereign state, why is a government agency trucking anything through my state? That's what I want to know. Why is the CDC risking my family's and generations of work that we've done? Why are they risking that?
A regular ass semi-truck over here. That's insane. That's insane. And now Fallon was contacted by the CDC and told to monitor herself for any cold-like symptoms because she's got fucking Ebola, boys. She's got one of those trifectas. She got a little bit of COVID from the monkeys, Ebola, and AIDS. She fucked. That's the perfect fucking storm for getting steamrolled by the CDC. But there you have it, my friends. If you're anywhere near Danville, Pennsylvania, I don't know, set yourself on fire. That's a joke, by the way. That's a joke.
Yeah, you gotta tell people that. You gotta tell people that because everything is a threat these days. Even jokes are threats.
Pyrotechnician over here or a medical professional, but
Either am I. This is all my opinion. This is all my commentary from the evidence that I'm putting before you. So
heads up. If you see a little monkey, run the fuck away. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching the videos.
yeah, so we got monkeys running around now that the CDC has spilled on the side of the road. Yeah. How you feel about that? How you feel about that? How you feel about that? I'm gonna tell you what right now. The fact that my child has a shitty public education and the CDC and other government agencies are living fat off of my money, I'm over it. Spilled monkeys, right? Crying over spilled monkeys. Megan McGlover. Okay, I'll check her out. But the fact that my child goes to a school where education isn't even the focus, it's your COVID regulations. I've had to talk to the school, and I have used the words Stasi-like tactics multiple times. And I'm not using those particular set of words to be inflammatory or to be controversial. I'm using that set of words deliberately because that's what it is. There are kids being programmed in these schools to tattletale on other kids because they get a drink out of the water fountain. The teaching children to snitch on each other is my point. Now, I raised my children to only, if you see something, you say something, okay? If somebody is going to be hurt and is going to rob somebody of their right to exist, see something, say something. Somebody's getting a drink out of the water fountain, who gives a fuck? And you know what I told my kid? You know what I told my kid? You continue to drink out of that water fountain. And you know what I told the faculty? He's going to continue to drink out of that water fountain. And there's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing. I informed them that there's nothing they can do about it. Not a goddamn thing. And they would be best advised. They would be well advised to leave him alone about it, too. They would be well advised to not provide an anxiety-filled environment for my autistic child in which he cannot provide for his basic human needs without repercussions. It's a public building, and the ADA says, you don't get to make that choice for my kid. You don't get to tell him he can't drink out of the water fountain for health reasons, because guess what? He's in charge of his health reasons and his health decisions. I'm in charge of his health decisions, okay? And I know people are like, oh, it's just a water fountain. Even the school tried to placate me. We gave him a water bottle. Don't care. I really don't care. Why do you have water fountains if he can't drink out of it? He's going to drink out of the water fountains. You don't like it? I don't know what to tell you. I guess you're going to have to get over it. Because the moment you deny him water, I'm down there. Probably with legal counsel. The moment you comply is the moment that you give up your rights. Is it appropriate for me to raise my child to break the rules? Absolutely it is. Because those aren't rules. Getting a drink from the water fountain is not a rule. It's not. It's a command. And they can't do that. Legally, they cannot do that. One, it's a public building. And in a public building, it's taxpayer funded. The state cannot tell you what health decisions to make for yourself. If you don't want to wear a mask, you don't wear a mask. If you want to get a drink out of the water fountain that has a sign on that says do not drink out of it due to health reasons, you can drink out of it. If you want to get down on your hands and knees and lick the floor and the railings and the elevator buttons, you have the right to do that. So, don't tell me what to do. All right, let's move on here. Tommy Lauren, I don't know. Look, man, I'm not really into these Trumpster talking head types. As a matter of fact, on Getter, I have been reading the Riot Act to the Trump sycophants for acting like he's the only motherfucker who could do anything for us. No, he pulled the lid back. We crawled inside. The rest is up to us now. I don't think I need to remind you that Melania Trump is just the president's wife, okay? She's just the president's wife. She's a model who married for money. She's not to be celebrated. Trump is not to be celebrated for being president. You want to celebrate his policies, the good things he did, fantastic. But the moment you start putting these individuals on a pedestal above all other things, you're a sycophant, okay? This is not, look, Trump's not going to do anything. He has been running a grift on you this entire time. Do you know how many pieces of Trump merch that I personally have purchased? 0. You know why? Because he's a politician. He and his entire family are running a fucking grift. You understand that, right? Like, he did pull the lid back. The rest is up to us now. The rest is up to us now. You could bring Trump back in 2024 if that makes you feel emboldened. Hell, I would even support it. because at least I know that our best interest somebody would have our best interest in mind. But this celebration of Trump and Melania and Don Jr. is gross. It's greasy. It's disturbing, and look, they're running a grift on you. Do you think Trump became a billionaire because he's not a grifter? Give me a break. I've always been Trump's biggest critic. He's definitely a politician. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But when he's working for us, he's a politician at that point, is what I mean. Anyway, going forward, we need to realize that the power is in our hands because I walked away from the Republican Party for a reason. There's a huge reason I walked away from the Republican Party. The only reason I was registered to the Republican Party is because they shared. It took me a while to realize that being a registered Democrat was like every time I voted Democrat, I struggled financially. I did. I struggled. And when Obama was in office, $5 gas. I was making $8 an hour, and my gas was $5 a gallon to get to work. And it took me 2 gallons of gas to get to work every day. So already, over an hour of my wages were spoken for just to get to work. So yeah.
Tomi Lahren is a Fox Nation host, and she joins us now.
And I promise you that not all conservative thinking women have blonde hair. This is so goofy. Look at me. Look at me. I am look, these are conservatives, okay? I don't know what I am. Libertarian, fucking whatever label you want to put on me. People want to call me a conservative. You can't. These are stereotypical conservatives. I am not.
Tomi, I would love for you to address Jen Psaki's comments there. You know, maybe funding police departments is a good idea. What a novel concept that is.
Yeah, how about that?
Yeah, I think all Americans are starting to realize, and many of us already did, that defunding the police was a bad idea. But, you know, it really frustrates me when I hear Jen Psaki talk about how the president is committed to refunding police departments and spending more money on police departments and hiring more police officers.
Oh, I appreciate, have I got it on 10 minutes for followers only? I'm going to turn that off. Thank you for letting me know for future people. Except Monkey, reject all else. Little Brian Stelter had nothing better to talk about. Old comments. I've been waiting 10 minutes to post it. Well, thank you, T-Poster. Did I enable Owen? Yeah, we should have. It should be good here. All right, cool. Hey, what up, bro? Fucking good to see you, man. Fucking good to see you. I'm so glad you come over and joined us, brother. Hey, everybody, it's Angry. It's AV, man. We missed you, bruh. I lost my train of thought.
It's not enough just to hire more police officers. Let's not forget that the White House, the Democrats, and much of the mainstream media has spent the last 5 years plus demonizing those officers on a daily basis, calling them systemically racist, saying they don't know how to do their job. But now their solution is to not only go after inanimate objects like guns, but also just to hire more officers. Well, how are you going to hire more officers when you've demoralized them and you've de-incentivized becoming an officer for the better part of the last 5 years? That's not enough. They need to send a message to officers that they are needed, that they do a fantastic job, they are supported in their communities and by the White House, and the mainstream media could chip into that as well and help things. But right now it's just an empty virtue signal. It's just them trying to move away from their lawless agenda because they know it's not polling well. But in practice, it's not going to do much to help officers or Americans who want to be safe in our own streets and communities.
Now, here's the problem, and I said this a while back. I told you earlier that my state is passing legislation and bills to prevent lifelong biological men period, from competing in female athletics. That should be a huge signal to everybody. Is that I said a long time ago, the LGBTQ community fought for rights to the point where it became entitlement. And now your movement is going to be set back by many years. And maybe that's a good thing, because it appears to me that your movement has become more of a forcing people to accept your way of life or be punished. And that's not fair, because here's the deal. People don't have to accept anything that anybody chooses to do in their life. I don't have to like the fact that 2 men get married or 2 women get married. I don't care personally. I'm just using an example, okay? I don't care. Everybody deserves to be equally miserable. I don't give a fuck who you love, all right? But people are allowed to not agree with that and still be able to provide for their families and have safety and have a right to exist. So now what we've had is we have grown biological males who have been men for 20 years now deciding that they're female, entering female athletics and breaking records. So now the state is forced to step in and regulate what is clearly a delusion. So you have to keep your movements based in reality. Once the LGBT community or whatever it is, BLM, whatever it is, once they wanted their right to exist by denying other people's right to exist, you've become the oppressors now. Now the individuals who you thought didn't accept you before, that you're unaccepting of, have to fight back against your tyranny. And it's sad. It's really sad to see that years of work are being thrown away because of this. And then it's ultimately had this domino effect where we're defunding the police because anybody that doesn't look the right way is considered a bigot and is obviously, I want to explain to you something. Even probably the most staunch racists aren't motivated by racism from the time they wake up to the time they go to bed.
And that's a darn shame, Tommy. Meantime, a Fox News poll finds voters are reluctant to give Joe Biden a second term. Look at these numbers. If the election were held today, only 36% say they would want to re-elect Joe Biden. 60% say they would vote for someone else. I mean, look.
Well, I guess you could always just, cry and moan about somebody on YouTube and fly to Hawaii to cry it out, right?
Tommy, Democrats, the White House, always rail about democracy. So why doesn't Joe Biden actually help himself by engaging in actual democracy? And by that, I mean, working with Republicans to help the country. Why does he remain so self-destructive by attaching himself to the progressives?
Progressives are, can we just call them what they are? Brown shirts?
Well, listen, he just told us last week that he doesn't care about polls, so I'm not sure that he really cares about his re-election chances. And quite frankly, I don't care about his re-election chances. I don't think he has a chance. I'm far more concerned about the next several years and the irreparable damage that could be done to our nation under a President Biden who's ever controlling his teleprompter and his puppet strings. But I think the way that we fix this, not only in November midterms, which are going to be critically important, but we also need to send a message to the Democrat Party that the American people do want bipartisanship. We are sick of the woke politicians, but more importantly, we are sick of their agenda. Now, I think the Democrats are going to throw Joe Biden under the bus well before 2024. They're already starting to do it. You see Stacey Abrams and others doing just that. So I'm not worried about a President Biden. I'm far more worried about the agenda that Democrats are still beholden to, and they're still pushing. They're not doing anything to change that agenda. So just changing the man in the White House or changing the vice president isn't going to be enough. Democrats need to know we want more moderates like Joe Manchin or Kyrsten Sinema. That's what the American people want, not this wokeism, not this squad leadership, and not this radical progressivism we're seeing from their party now.
Well, here's what we need. Biden will not serve a second term. What is he going to run on? He'll be 80. He'll be well into his 80s by then. We would be insane. We should have our heads checked anyway, just by looking around me. But we should have our heads checked. Anybody that voted for that man should have their head checked. His cognitive decline was apparent before the election. But everybody is so determined to legislate their reality based on how they feel. Not what's good for you, not what's good for me, not what's good for Lil Negs, not what's good for anybody else. I can't remember if I took my medicine, so I'm going to take it again. None of that. But what's good for them? What will their neighbor not poison their cat over? You know what I'm saying? That's where we're at.
You know, Tommy, according to a recent Fox News poll, inflation, #1 issue among Americans. Crime is the second most concerning issue among Americans across the country. With that in mind, are you surprised that President Biden hasn't made a speech on this issue and spoken out more forcefully on it? About 15 seconds to you.
Thank God.
Listen, I think it's a lose-lose for him to speak out about it because he doesn't have a plan to address it. And we still have a Democrat party in a White House that's beholden to radical groups like BLM. So he doesn't want to upset the woke activist base that he believes that he has. So he's not going to speak out about crime and lawlessness.
Yeah.
And it's going to be up to the Republicans. And luckily, we're going to do just that.
I have some really unfortunate news for the woke constituents of the current regime that is in charge of the United States of America. You know what's coming. You know what's coming. You tried real hard. You tried real hard to create a dictatorship with you in charge. You tried real hard. You cost a lot of really good, innocent people their livelihood. So here's what's going to happen. You're going to see a lot of these wokeists like Whoopi Goldberg, the entire View. You're going to see them flip-flop as quick as possible as soon as that pendulum smashes into their delusion. It's a grift. You know that. You know woke is a grift, right? It's like a Ponzi scheme. Here's my problem with why people voted for Biden. I heard several people say this was because F Orange Man. And I take exception to that. That was like them saying, F your kid, F everybody else. I'm going to vote like this because I just don't like that guy. That's so abhorrently irresponsible for anybody to do, to go out and just vote for somebody because they didn't like the other person. Did you even look into their policies? And if you did, you got screwed on that too. So what did you learn? That you could be lied to, that you're easily manipulated, that you thought that you were going to be in control. But here's the deal, wokest. You're going to have to flip-flop or you're not going to survive once the pendulum hits your delusion. You're not. You're done. You're dead in the water. Brian Stelter has lost over 1 million viewers on his reliable sources. I guess his reliable sources are the CNN producers over there diddling kids. CNN is tanking. Fox News, you think I trust them? No, I don't trust Fox News either. I just watch them because I know they're not going to be like, you know, they're not going to be all fear-mongering and shit. And I'm going to tell you, I spent a year friends with a liberal. You probably never hear me say that again. But I was friends with a liberal for a year. I even defended them publicly against transgressions. And they turn around, they listen to me talk about all the good things, shared all these facts with them, and they bragged to me that they voted for Biden because fuck Trump. After I'd spent a year providing them with all the proof, facts, and and they even agreed with me on a lot. I'm not friends with that person anymore because they proved themselves to be a snake, an opportunist. They only care about themselves. Yeah, of course they're going to give you more benefits. Of course they're going to give you more fucking benefits, food stamps and shit like that. You know, of course they're going to. Of course. I have avoided welfare for years. It's not easy. I don't want it. If I needed it, I would take it, but I don't want it because I don't like the government. I don't like the judicial system. I don't like any of it. I think it's all a farce. I don't want them around me. If I have to exist on this planet, I want judges, lawyers, prosecutors, presidents, senators, mayors, congressmen, representatives, state representatives, community, city council members, school board members. I want all of you to stay the fuck away from me and my family. The last I checked the United States, my family was my responsibility, and I'm going to take care of them.
What a stupid son of a bitch.
Oh, wow. If you don't know, that is the sitting president of the United States calling a reporter a stupid son of a bitch. This goes along he's the same one that said, you ain't black if you don't vote for me. He also said, clap for that, you sons of bitches. Like, what is going on?
I couldn't even hear him because people were shouting at us to get out, but somebody came up to me in the briefing room a few minutes later and said, did you hear what the president said? And I said, no, what? They said, he called you a
stupid son of a bitch.
Peter, tell us about this colorful exchange with the president. Just a short time before this show, you asked a question earlier this evening.
What a stupid son of a bitch.
And now we'll just wait to see if the White House has to bleep that on the transcript.
Stupid son of a bitch.
What did the other reporters say about that?
Well, they actually had to tell me that he said it because I couldn't hear anything over the shouting from the Wranglers.
Come on, guys, let's go. Thank you.
Yeah, I want you to understand that, too, that our president has wranglers. He has handlers. He's incapable of managing himself. He has to have people around him reel him in. It's so crazy. It's so crazy. Like, Trump was cognitive. He at least, he was a big mouth, but... Oh, Hillary's not going to get elected president. Hillary Clinton? Does she think that... what does she think? That a single solitary... anybody who has red in their veins remotely is going to go vote for her? No, your husband is a Epstein bud. He's an Epstein bro. Spilled water on my crutch. That's awesome. My tongue is still numb. They say it'll go away when it goes away. That was comforting words to hear from a doctor. Who? Biden? Biden's always insulting us. Biden's always insulting us. We need these elitist Democrats, these elitist, period, out of politics. How it's come to this point is our fault. It's our job to solve it now. I don't understand why people are going to be voting for genitals anyway. That is the stupidest shit I've ever heard in my life. That is self-serving. If you go out and vote for somebody because they have a vagina, you only care about the vagina. You don't care about you're telling me and my kids and everybody else that we don't matter because she has a vagina. That is the stupidest shit I've ever heard in my life. I am so sick of people going around legislating my reality with their dick or lack of. I don't care. I'm sick of people telling me that my genitals make me less, but their genitals make them better. That my skin color makes me less, and their skin color makes them better. That my sexual identity is trash, and their sexual identity is better. All right. Time to move on. We're going to change gears here. We're definitely going to be changing gears here, as I promised you. I promised you we were going to change gears, and it's been a minute. It's been a minute. I know. I go from politics to commercials from 1985. I got to keep it going. We can't dwell on this stuff. Yeah. Got to keep it pushing. I just want you guys to have the information to do with what you will, okay? I'm not going to give you misinformation. I'm not going to feed you lies. I'm not going to feed you bullshits. I'm going to show you what I'm looking at. And so far into this new year, I have been proven right time and time again about how I believed and what I feel. I'll poop my pants in jury selection. I will not do jury duty. I don't care. I'm not going to sit there, and I don't want no part of the judicial system. I don't. I want the government out of my life. I do. I don't want any part of it in my life. I don't give a fuck. I'll obey your rules, but leave me alone. You know what I'm saying? That's all I want from the government. Fuck the absolute fuck off.
Dodge, makers of Ram-Tough Dodge trucks and
1985.
cars that will revolutionize your perspective of the road. We are Dodge, an American revolution.
1901 is the current year.
Presenting beauty in motion. The revolutionary Dodge Lancer.
Ooh, the Dodge Lancer.
Fluid lines are graceful.
Why are they rubbing a naked dude all over this car for? I gotta eat a donut. Captivating.
Its sleek body glides through the wind.
They need to stop rubbing naked male ballerinas on my car. I don't want any dude's snail trails. I don't want any of his bag bomb on my car.
Lancer's entrances and exits are unbelievable. Its interior spacious, with virtually every comfort and
look at its butthole.
Convenience available. And if all this beauty doesn't work, the rhythmic beat of Lancer's engine will. Fuel injected with optional turbocharger. Dodge Lancer, because performance is everything.
It's very, very sexual for a car commercial indeed.
7 days. 11 days.
Something is giving extraordinary life
Yee.
19 days.
to permed and colored hair.
23 days since I colored.
Something called a tune, a complete
She straight adjusted her bow tie when she said that. I think she about to eat my ass.
system.
27 days since I permed.
A tune, shampoo, conditioner, even hairspray, working together to protect hair color
31 days.
and keep perms alive.
35 days.
Nobody helps keep you in color and curls
39 days.
like a tune.
Wow, 39 days.
50 days.
Save now on their True Value of the Month. In February, it's this Servest two-piece locking pliers set just
Wow,
$3.99.
what a deal. What a deal.
It features a pair of 7-inch pliers for general use and a pair of 6-inch long-nose pliers.
What a
and
deal.
each has a built-in wire cutter. Get a Servest two-piece locking pliers set for just $3.99.
Who the fuck is that guy? Like, hey, man, this cartoon guy endorsed these pliers. We should buy them.
Look for the True Value of the Month banner at participating True Value hardware stores and home centers.
Don't you two ever sleep?
She's got double trouble.
Can't sleep. Achy too. Take new Sominex 2 pain relief formula.
The aspirin-free pain reliever plus the...
Achy too. Don't you two ever sleep?
She's got double trouble.
Can't sleep. Achy too. Take new...
This is embarrassing. He lives with his mom down the hall.
Don't you two ever sleep?
What are they doing? She's sitting on the edge of the bed. This bitch is edgy. You need to calm down there, Granny Cream Face.
Got double trouble.
Can't sleep. Achy too. Take new Sominex 2 pain relief formula.
The aspirin-free pain reliever plus the sleep aid most preferred by doctors. New Sominex 2 pain relief formula. Double relief or double trouble.
It's your fault my throat still hurts. There's no maximum strength Sucrets.
Use new maximum strength Sucrets.
What is this?
Fault my throat still hurts. There's no
Pain relief formula. Double relief or double trouble.
Why are commercials making us men look like petulant children? Oh, because we are crybabies when we're sick. Oh.
It's your fault my throat still hurts. There's no maximum strength Sucrets.
Use new maximum strength Sucrets.
Now with 25% more medicine, longer-lasting temporary relief for minor sore throat pain. New maximum strength Sucrets.
I wonder if she popped one of those and took him in the bedroom.
Now 25% more medicine.
That's the joke.
Look at you. You're all the rage.
Halston 3.
Look at you. Look how you've changed.
From head to toe.
Just look at you. And JCPenney's changing too.
The Halston 3.
Man, somebody didn't only snatch her ass, they snatched her whole figure. Honey, you... Bless your heart, built like a paperclip.
Recollection. Because there's nothing more beautiful than a confident woman.
You're looking smarter than ever, Jason, honey.
Man, none of these 80s bitches had an ass. Hello, Patty.
Wednesday.
It's Jack's Donuts.
Big business bites Buddy when he gets Charles in charge of a maniacal money-making scheme.
What are you gonna call it? Charles or us?
Then meet Garp's girlfriend,
Not tonight. I have a headache.
Garp's mother,
You have a daughter. I have a son. He's lusting after your daughter.
Garp's best friend,
I was a tight end with the Philadelphia Eagles.
It's John Lithgow.
see Garp's house. Robin Williams, John Lithgow, and Glenn Close in The World According to Garp, Wednesday.
The World According to Garp. I want to see that now. See, there's all these movies that Robin Williams has done that I didn't even know about.
Fashion, technology,
Business.
health.
The CBS Morning News. Watch it in the morning, use it all day.
All truck companies talk tough, but only one puts its money where its mouth is.
Hell, that dude's built like an 80s chick.
Dodge. Because only Dodge gives you a 5-year, 50,000-mile warranty on engine, powertrain, and outer body rust-through.
Billy's Diner. How generic. Oh!
It covers new 85 full-size pickups, wagons, vans, and Ram Chargers.
I wonder if they made this commercial practical. You know what I mean? Like, because they just like...
But only one puts its money where its mouth is. Dodge. Because only
Like, no way they dropped it that close to him.
Dodge gives you a 5-year, 50,000-mile warranty on engine, powertrain, and outer body rust-through. It covers new 85 full-size pickups, wagons, vans, and Ram Chargers.
I'd drive either one of those today, for real. An 85 Durango. Yeah, I'd drive one.
Making Dodge the best back trucks in America. That's guaranteed.
Are you sure about that?
Before you slide into that satin, before you slip into that silk, before you put on anything at all, caress. Before you dress. Caress isn't a soap. It's the body bar with bath oil. Caress can't dry your skin the way soap can. Gives you the soft you just can't get from soap. After all, shouldn't your skin be softer than anything that goes next to it? Before you dress, caress.
Goodbye to those socks, right? Why is she kissing him on the chin for? Watch. Watch, she just kisses him on the chin. Like right there, she kissed him on the chin. You're still kissing the motherfucker. Did you know that your lips are made out of the same type of tissue that your anus is? It's just one long tube. How disturbing.
Come on, America, on your feet.
You can do it! You know, in the 80s, they were like, get up and go, get your ass to work, take these drugs, go, 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 work, 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 do cocaine, do cocaine.
Contact cold and cough capsules. Nothing lets you breathe better to keep you on your feet.
I'm sorry, but I'm not, if I have to take drugs because I can't breathe, I'm not fucking dancing anywhere.
Friday From Free Beatles to country classics to new wave, it's Anne Murray with guests Bananarama, Dusty Springfield, Anne's brother Bruce, and Miss Piggy. Anne Murray, The Sounds of London. Then on Dallas.
Anne Murray, huh?
Push me this way.
As JR's world falls apart, the brothers close ranks to save Ewing Oil.
I'm talking about getting down in the mud and slugging it out.
And on Falcon Crest, passions explode as the big day approaches for Melissa and Cole.
Nothing is final until you say I do.
Do you take this woman to be your lawful wedded wife?
Friday.
Don't do it.
This is CBS.
It's a trap.
For more than 35 years, the Oral Roberts Ministry has been in the business of meeting people's needs. And now, a new generation is about to experience the healing power of God. The Oral Roberts Ministry presents Richard Roberts, an exciting new television program.
Oh, shut up. These guys are grifters too, man. You are God. You know that, right? If you're created in God's image, and you possess all the powers that God has, and God does not possess any more powers that you don't. He's not more powerful than you. You cannot be created in something's image and it be more benevolent than you. It's impossible. You are God, regardless of what you are. If you're evil or you're a piece of shit, or if you're a wonderful motherfucker like Betty White, you're God. All right, deal with it.
Of music, ministry, and miracles. Find out what's been missing from television. Richard Roberts, weekdays.
Sunday 6 a.m., Monday through Friday 5 a.m.
I bet only the choir called him Dick.
As your horizon expands,
probably
your need for news increases.
Probably, Amy.
Accurate, reliable news from experienced sources to guide you through today's complicated world. No one is more qualified to bring you the information you need than the people who know news. The most experienced news team in Omaha. WOWT Channel 6 Action News. Experienced people you can trust.
I love the action news. Like that fat guy in the suit's going to be out there like fucking chasing criminals down.
The people who know news.
Living with cancer, our cover story at 10.
Well, I mean, at least you don't have to live with it very long, I guess. Fuck.
Dodge announces the toughest truck warranty in America. 5 years or 50,000 miles. Covering transmissions, drive shafts, blocks, heads, flywheels, transfer cases, axles.
Boy, they're all about just dropping fucking heavy pieces of steel from the sky, aren't they?
U-joints, water pumps, all internal engine parts, and outer body rust on every truck we build. Ford and Chevy talk tough.
God damn.
Dodge proves it. Dodge, the best back trucks in America.
They all about dropping them trucks, too. They're trying to kill this motherfucker.
That's guaranteed.
Louise, Arm & Hammer baking soda in a plastic bottle?
It's not baking soda. It's new Arm & Hammer liquid laundry detergent.
Arm & Hammer makes a liquid detergent?
It's new, Harry, and it costs a whole lot less than the leading brand.
But how does it work?
Like
I bet Harry got a 14-inch Peter.
a charm. Remember those tough stains? Gone, gone, gone.
It's good.
And smell.
It's great.
And it costs less.
I love it.
You do?
I do.
You may kiss the bride.
Whoa.
5 minutes later, oh yeah!
New Arm & Hammer liquid laundry detergent. Try it.
Sorry, I don't know why I thought that.
This is sauce. Ragu chunky garden-style spaghetti sauce. That's Italian.
No, my sauce is the best, and it's not even real sauce yet. It's just the hey, what we got on the counter sauce.
Outdoor cold, indoor heat make winter hands dry as a dead leaf. But Vaseline Intensive Care Lotion has healing strength to smooth away roughness.
What does it say? Outdoor cold and indoor heat will make my hands as dry as my meat.
And help give new life to dry hands.
He'll say, I told you so, when he finds out that my cold kept me up. He said,
He's going to say, I told you so, that virus was going to turn you into the Grinch.
we need Vicks NyQuil, the nighttime sniffling, sneezing, coughing, aching, stuffy head fever, so you could rest medicine. He used it. He's sleeping like a baby.
I tried this tablet.
I bet her bush is up to her belly button.
I'm still coughing, aching, feverish. He sure told me.
NyQuil. The nighttime sniffling, sneezing, coughing, aching, stuffy head fever so you can rest medicine.
From Vicks, of course.
Watch the stars shine on Entertainment Tonight as E.T. takes a look at the magnificent men of the movies.
Guess who's coming for dinner?
Who? You mean his parents?
It's Spencer Tracy, a leading man who really knew how to lead.
Oh, come on, will you?
Then E.T.
What kind of oh, come on, Wyatt. That's just acting like a grumpy old man.
He zooms in on the glamorous Linda Evans and finds out why the fashion world often follows her lead. It's all coming up on the next Entertainment Tonight.
So Linda Evans, huh? Is she still alive? Is she hot? Look, man. I don't know why it is. There's just some 70-year-old women out there that be smoking and shit. I don't know what they're, you know. Anyway.
Right after Action News tonight on Channel 6.
Watch
I need to have sex.
Gary Kerr on Action News 6.
There is much to be said about the rightness of design. Few things in life attain it. And those that do are heralded by experts. Because they are a unique and exquisite blend of form and function. The Audi 5000S wagon has that rightness of design.
No shit, man. In 2000, I knew somebody that had one of those. And it was a nice car in 2000.
While others may leave their best ideas on the drawing board, we put ours on the road. Audi, the art of engineering.
I can't masturbate anymore. My cock took out a no contact order against me.
You can see it in his eyes. He set his sights so high.
Something about aggravated harassment. I don't know.
See you through those trying times that could make a grown man cry.
Hi, when the right glasses can make all the difference, more people trust Pearl than anywhere else.
He said, damn, my kid sucks at baseball. I better take a Stevie Wonder ass to fucking, whatever it is.
You'll see it in his eyes when his hopes are realized. Nobody cares for us.
Now he's like, yeah, you hit a home run, yeah! Oh, fuck, he's missing a tooth.
Nobody cares for us.
What do they call women that are past the cougar stage? Mummies?
What would you call a Zenith that's ready now for TV stereo sound?
What would I call a Zenith that was ready now with TV stereo sound?
With a remote that lets you switch from VCR to computer to cable to games with one easy touch. Plus the new Zenith Chromacolor Contrast Picture Tube for superb color.
Smart.
The Smart Sense, advanced System 3 from Zenith, designed with Zenith computer technology. When you
needed like a lift team to move this shit into your house too. It probably weighed like 285 pounds.
want everything smart. Jane Seymour in Le Jardin de Max Factor.
I want to knock them cobwebs out. I want to see what's in the attic, baby.
They say romance is back in style.
Actually, you know, like I'm not putting any stock into meeting someone that's older than me. Really, I would date somebody my age or younger. I am open to dating older women, but like really, the where I'm at in life right now, and I'm not being an ageist by any means, but I would like to meet a younger, maybe in her late 30s or something to share life with. I'm just saying.
I say it.
I'm a retard.
Le Jardin says it too.
I am.
It says it subtly. It says it softly. Because if you want romance to come on strong, you have to come on soft.
Le Jardin de Max Factor.
Because look, if I start dating somebody at 70, then my kid turns 18, they're going to be in a nursing home, and there goes Florida. You know?
The incurably romantic fragrance.
Thursday, a deadly con game using gorgeous geishas. Will you stop that? Puts Magnum's life on the line. Then on Simon & Simon.
It's a fellow with a gun, AJ.
Thank you, Rick. Rick and AJ get caught in a murderous mob takeover. And on Knots Landing, Sumner faces a grim reality.
Where's Scotty at? Scotty's supposed to be here giving us some of that juicy trivia to all these 80s actors.
Your father's dying.
Not a moment too soon.
All
Not a moment too soon.
Lieutenant Theo Kojak, New York City Police Department.
He's back, facing his toughest and most shocking homicide case ever in an all-new movie.
Does cutie pie mean anything to you? There's a Nazi war criminal killing old men.
All
There's a Nazi war criminal killing old men.
the answers are hidden away in a missing file.
So that means that Nazi war criminal at that time was probably not even 70 years old yet, or could have been 70, right? So, you know, that's scary, a 70-year-old Nazi assassin.
Max von Sydow, Suzanne Plachette,
True love is your baby.
and Telly Savalas as Kojak, The Valeris Files, Saturday.
Mrs. Smith wanted a small new car that's built to last. Mr. Smith wanted a big new car with room for 5 and lots of suitcases and German engineering. But the Smiths
Nazi confirmed.
had less than $7,000. So, how did they get all they wanted? They
Oh, weak! He tricked her! Ha, bitch!
bought a new Volkswagen Golf. Buying a Volkswagen has always been
Have fun walking the dog,
but
bitch!
buying a
I'm
new
out!
Golf is
Ha ha ha!
simple.
That'll keep your ass at home.
Golf.
One car, you ain't going nowhere.
It's not a car, it's a Volkswagen.
Nothing freshens carpets like Carpet Fresh. And now there's new Carpet Fresh Scent 3, the only rug and room deodorizer with smoke out to fight
What
tough
the
smoking
fuck?
odors. Great for other odors, too. New Carpet Fresh Scent 3 with smoke out.
A used steel wool pad, a used Panhandler no rust detergent pad.
Neither one you could use to smoke crack cocaine.
New Panhandlers clean and shine like steel wool, but steel-less wool Panhandlers don't rust, splinter, or fall apart like steel wool. And they last 5 times longer.
Of course. Texturize your hair with Vidal Sassoon finishing rinses. Original Salon formula makes normal hair texture feel as it wants to be felt. Extra gentle smooths and silkens dry damaged hair. And now, Clear Body adds rich body to help manage fine, limp hair. Vidal Sassoon texturizing finishing rinses. The third of 3 simple steps to beautiful hair. If you don't look good, we don't look good.
I haven't been able to find a thinner pad that will protect as well as a thick pad.
We let Nancy Neuheisel prove Maxie brings protection to herself.
There's
What? What, you kidnapping people off the street to test your maxi pads? What the fuck?
no way that this is going to soak up as much water as this.
Hey, you could get anybody to do this. You could get fucking an ape with an extra chromosome to do this. You don't. Why do you gotta like you need a leading expert? Like, hey, you think it's water? You think it's gonna soak up that water? You look like you have a heavy flow.
Maxi Thins has the Maxi Absorbent Center.
Oh my, this is soaking it up and this is not. If any of the MaxiThin products has the same center, you could never ask for more.
Maxi Thins pads and panty shields. Proven protection. Prove it to yourself.
They should have invented this years ago.
Anybody remember mini thins? Like they have maxi thins, they have mini thins. Mini thins were those fucking what was it? It was the shit that you have to sign off now to get because people make meth out of it. Because we can't just have freedom. We have to be fucking policed to death because people never find loopholes around laws. Pseudoephedrine.
Sunday.
There's a killer loose on this island.
Jessica's marooned with an artist and his murderous patrons. Robert Goulet, Cesar Romero, Capuchin, and Stuart Granger join Angela Lansbury for Murder, She Wrote. Then
I wonder if they had a big old person orgy after that.
One of your clients chose to die in my office.
a seedy swindle has the town screaming for Harrison's hide.
Nobody out there really wants to hurt you.
Crazy like a fox. And on Trapper's arm, a hospital kidnapping puts Gonzo at odds
Yeah, Scotty, that's what I was thinking.
with the police.
Everybody wants to play detective.
Your feelings are hurt.
Sunday.
Despite massive U.S. aid, Ethiopian refugees flooding Sudanese relief camps may still face mass starvation. The story tomorrow on the CBS Evening News with Dan Rather.
Motherfuckers gladly there to film it, but not do nothing. Fucking fucked up, man.
This is CBS.
Renault introduces 8.5 in 85, America's lowest factory financing. That's 8.5% on Renault Alliance with sedan comfort for 5. 8.5% on Renault Encore, built in America with European design.
Oh, so it was designed in Europe, so is that why the half the word is silent? Half the letters in the word are silent?
And 8.5% on Alliance Convertible, America's lowest price convertible. 8.5 in 85, America's lowest factory financing.
Get 8.5% financing on Renault Encore and Alliance at H.B. Smith Motors, Metro Motors Incorporated, Town and Country Auto Center.
Yeah, buddy.
Now, 70,000 physicians and dentists, part of a national sample, recommend aspirin-free Anacin 3 to their patients.
It is a lot of doctors would feel safe and secure in taking it. The fact that it's aspirin-free is a bonus. But the bottom line is it has to work. It has to take care of my headache.
Try it.
My headache's gone. I feel great.
What'd they do? Smack him in the fucking head? All right, hey, come on in. Come on. You're here for the Anacin commercial, right? Anacin 3. Anacin 3. Not 1 or 2, but 3. All right, come here. All right. Oh! Oh, you fucking asshole! What the fuck? It's a headache commercial. Now get in there.
All those doctors are recommending that's fine. But the bottom line, it worked for me. I like the fact that it's aspirin-free.
Doctor recommended aspirin-free Anacin 3. It's 100% aspirin-free.
I have to look good every day. It's my first job. But I was worried about keeping my new clothes looking good.
Yeah?
And a friend at work told me how safe and gentle Woolite is.
Oh, really?
Now I use Woolite for all my fine washables.
Yeah?
I don't worry about ruining them.
You don't?
Everything's fresh, soft.
Oh, yeah? Woo!
Terrific.
Turkey's done.
Woolite washing keeps the look and feel you love. I trust Woolite.
She said, whoosh, I trust Woolite.
Uncover your highlights. Discover your glow. Help the hair. Every color of hair can be help the hair.
Helsa, 5 new Swedish botanical shampoos and conditioners for
That's what I call it when I find a hair in my salsa.
5 different hair colors.
Helsa Marigold highlights blonde.
Like I didn't order the Halsa. Sorry.
Ginger red lights the fire of red.
One just for you.
One just for you. Yeah, it's more appealing to market to American women if you use European bitches. Yeah, das ist gut. Und mein Scheiße.
Uncover your highlights. Help the hair. Discover your glow. Help the hair.
Yeah, hold the Halsa.
Morgen.
Morgen.
Wir nehmen den neuen Jetta.
Ah, Paris.
Introducing the new Volkswagen Jetta, the first affordable German road car. Exhilarating performance,
My clothes stay black because they have to touch me all the time, so.
precise, responsive handling. With the new Jetta, half the fun is getting there.
Hey, guys.
The other half is getting back.
So it's either my soul or the filth.
Jetta, it's not a car, it's a Volkswagen.
Look how black my clothes are. I mean, come on.
I smell more bits, bits, kibbles and bits, and bits and bits.
Bits. You know that dog shits on the floor regularly.
More bits, kibbles and bits, and bits and bits.
Kibbles and bits and bits and bits. More crunchy bits, more chewy bits, more different kinds of bits than any leading dry dog food.
Man, you know, these dogs are cool and shit, but fuck it, man, they goob everywhere. You know what I'm saying? They're like,
Kibbles and bits, man, bits and bits.
Kibbles and bits
fucking
and
gross.
bits
Like you got snail trails all over your house from this motherfucker.
and bits.
More bits,
More bits in every bite.
more bits.
Cute dog. No thanks, though. No. Well, whoever built that fence needs to be fired. That's all I'm going to say. And that door. A lot of shitty carpenters around here.
The 1985 Volkswagen Scirocco, German engineering, precision handling.
German engineering on the car. Amish engineering on the fence.
Outstanding performance. And you're about to see the most exciting
I swear to God, I'm dying.
thing of all. Scirocco.
Ugh.
It's not a car. It's a Volkswagen.
When does complete sinus relief come together? When you get maximum strength Sinutab with maximum decongestant to let you breathe again. Maximum antihistamine to dry up runny nose, watery eyes. Maximum non-aspirin pain reliever for throbbing headache. complete sinus relief comes together in maximum strength Sinutab. You can't buy a stronger, more complete sinus remedy without a prescription.
He said...
Clean a tub or shower with the foaming power of the only bone that's Lysol.
I have that in my bathroom right now. Lysol foaming spray. I have that.
When you clean the bath, take the easy path. Use the only foam that's Lysol.
Lysol foams away dirt and soap scum. No scrubbing and no scratching. Because it's Lysol, you know it's not just surface clean. It's disinfected clean. And that clean, fresh scent tells you so. Lysol Basin Tub and Tile
Wonderful.
Cleaner.
The only foam that's Lysol.
Also available in Trigger Spray.
Triggered spray?
Good evening from CBS News. This is Newsbreak. President Reagan and Saudi King Fahd concluded their talks today on the Middle East. And following an announcement of a new Jordanian PLO agreement on negotiations with Israel, presidential spokesman Larry Speakes gave cautious approval. He added that the United States has not yet seen all the details and continues to insist on the recognition of Israel's right to exist. In today's election in South Korea, it appears that the opposition party, aligned with dissident Kim Dae-jung, now under virtual house arrest, has made a strong second-place showing. President Chun Do-hwan has been reelected. More mystery about the health of Soviet President Chernenko. His scheduled meeting with Greek Premier Papandreou was canceled today because of illness. Earlier, Soviet officials had said the 73-year-old Chernenko was out of the capital on vacation. 2 Republicans and 1 Democrat released a critical report today about the last 5 years of U.S. funding of the war in El Salvador. It charged that Congress has been deliberately misled about U.S. actions there.
Oh, you don't say. Wow. Congress misleading people. Yeah, well, some things never change, right? Some things never change. Sorry, Lauren Hunt was making me dry as the Sahara. Oh, boy. What a day we got today. Nothing, really. There's a live stream tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's really about it. I don't know what the hell. Like, we got some kind of long-standing cold going on. I just feel like crap and boo-hoo, whatever. Like, I'm taking a lot of naps now, I guess. Not really naps, but I lay down a lot. But yesterday I did take a nap. And it was not good because I was up forever. I laid in bed. I laid in bed last night till forever. What's up, Zestu? So, I do need to attempt to get some things done around here. That's what I'm going to do. So probably right now is a good chance to wrap this up, and we'll catch up at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I am in the Discord all the time. TheNegativeNation.com will take you where you need to go. Take care, and I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.